Hello, this is wmpyr here to respond back to a really good comment that I got from Practical Combat Martial Arts. Okay, and the comment said, one concern though is what if a system contradicts the core principles of my martial arts? So I think what they mean by that is that you're cross-training in another style, right? So you're cross-training in another style, and what they're teaching there is completely different from what you do. And not only is it different, it's against what they teach you in your style, right? So I don't know, let's make up an example. So like in your style, maybe you move around a lot, you use mobility. So they tell you, hey, you got to be on your toes, you got to move, you can't stay still. And then in this style, they focus on staying still. They doing stances, they're holding it, they're going into a deep, low horse stance and stuff like that. And they are the opposite of mobility, let's say, okay? Just an example. So what do you do then, right? And my first thing that I want to share with you guys, and this is just my opinion, and this is something that has helped me when I go cross-train with other people, is number one, start by looking for similarities, not differences. Because if you look for differences, you're going to find that these differences will divide you. So it'll separate you. It'll put you against each other. So you want to look for divisions and separations, then you're going to find them for sure. You're looking for a reason to not work with them, to go, hey, that's not right, man. We don't do it that way. You're looking for reasons to be divided. You're going to find it. But if you look for similarities, you're finding reasons to connect. And that should be the idea when you cross-train. You're there not to prove that you're better than they are. You're there to connect and work together. So that's the first question I think you got to ask yourself. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to prove that you're better than they are? Or are you trying to work with them? And for me, it's to work with them. I want to learn their stuff, and if they want to learn my stuff, then sure, I'll present that too. But that's the idea for me. So if you're interested in working together, then look for similarities, okay? At a beginning level, if you look for differences, once again, you will divide. But at a higher level, if you look for differences, that can help you out. When can it help you out? It's actually a good thing that they do things different from you. Why? Because imagine you're fighting somebody in a real life situation, and the bad guy is just really, really tough. They're very skilled. They're just better than you are, let's just say. So whatever style that it is that you're comfortable with, whatever method that you're using is not working too well for a million reasons. You don't know. At the time, you're definitely not going to know because it's happening so fast, right? You're just getting hit. Stuff's not going. You're trying to land stuff and it's not happening. Okay, they're very tough. And your stuff is just not working for who knows why. Maybe multiple reasons combined, who knows, right? All you know is it's not working. So at that case, it's good to try something different because what you're doing it's not happening, bro, So that's when differences come into play. Differences also provide options. At a beginning level, options is a very bad idea, very, very bad, because in the heat of the moment, you're being attacked and you go, I have A, B, C, D, and E. Which one do I do? And it's all happening. It's a bad thing. It's better you just have one method if you're a beginner. At a higher level where, you can survive, you're doing well and you're being calm and you're looking at the opponent and you're going, okay, which one should I select? A, B, C, D, or E? Which one would destroy them? Which one fits this situation better? Then that works. But to get there, you have to be at a higher level. It has to be the right kind of situation for that. Then options can help. But at a beginner level, options is a bad idea. And so I hope that makes sense right there. The idea here is that differences in the beginning is a bad idea. later on, differences can help you out. Now, one more thing I want to say is one thing that really helped me was to stop looking at styles as a thing. So I look at styles as a human being. So I'm in a room. Imagine I'm in a room and there's a judo guy, a jeet kune do guy, a capoeira guy, aikido guy, a kung fu guy, an MMA guy. So all these people that practice all these different martial arts styles, okay? So I'm in a room with them and I talk to them and I interact with them, right? So if I treat them as a style and I say aikido is a dance and it doesn't work, well, whether that's true or not, right? The way that I said that, one thing's for certain, I'm an asshole. Okay, you don't just say that to another person. So if you don't say that to a person face to face in a real life situation, then you shouldn't say that in a video. You shouldn't be saying stuff like that, you know? So if a person is in front of me and they practice Aikido, you know, once again, I'll start with a similarity and become friends with a person. You know, you don't go directly to the problem and tackle that and go, why don't you guys spar? Why don't you this? Why don't you? That's attacking and interrogating the person. Would you do that at a party and you just met this guy and you just found out he does Aikido? Would you do that? That's a really bad way to make a first impression. So once again, you treat them as a human being and you talk to them, and how long have you been doing Aikido? Now that's a more normal question, you know? You don't start off with, what the hell is wrong with you guys? You know, you don't do that. Or with MMA, it's like, what, you guys just beat each other up? What the hell's wrong with you? You have a psychological problem if you get off to that. You know, you don't start the conversation with that, you know? So it has nothing to do with right or wrong. It's about treating and talking to another human being properly. To me, that's very, very important to be able to do that, okay? So it's very difficult for martial arts people, especially martial arts instructors, because naturally, we're a teacher and they're the students, so we tend to talk down to people. So, and I tell that to myself all the time. Don't do that. Don't talk down to people. You know, I'm used to lecturing, so I have to get out of that mode and just go, hey, I'm a guide. I'm just a guide here. I'm here. I have things that help me out, and I could share them with you to help you out, okay? It's not, I'm the teacher, and now you're my student. Dude, you know, I don't even know you, you know? So as a guide, I can tell you that has helped me cross-train and have a good experience cross-training, because I've had also bad experiences cross-training where I just fought, and then afterwards, you know, whether I won or lost, it wasn't a good feeling. It's never a good feeling to cram your ideas down someone's throat and go, there, that's the way it is, that's the truth, accept it. I don't get off to that, you know, and if you do, I think you're an asshole, you know, so it's plain and simple. So I'd rather work with a person and give them the benefit of the doubt. They're a human being, they're trying to do good, you know, they're just trying to figure things out. And same with me. So, you know, I'd rather look at it from that point of view. So that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and take care, folks.